Credit cards are everywhere, and everybody from your parents to your high school economics teacher says you need one to be a real adult. But behind the convenience of swiping your card is a system built to keep you spending today and paying for it long after you've forgotten the purchase. So whether you're thinking about getting a credit card or you've had one for years, let's unpack how they really work and how to keep more of your money where it belongs, with you. Just so we're clear, a credit card isn't free money. It's a revolving line of credit that you get from a bank. When you buy something with a credit card, you're borrowing money from your bank. The bank pays the store, and then you have to pay the bank back later. But you can't just swipe to your heart's content. The bank gives you a credit limit, which is the max you can borrow at a time. And when you pay down the part of your balance, your credit limit opens back up. This makes it easy to keep borrowing and spending on repeat. And before you realize it, you're stuck in a cycle that's really hard to break. Using a credit card may sound simple enough, but where it gets expensive fast is interest. Credit cards run on billing cycles, usually about 30 days of spending. At the end of each cycle, your credit card company sends you a bill showing your statement balance, what you actually spent, and your minimum payment, the amount you need to pay to avoid a late fee. The bank gives you a short grace period to pay back your balance. If you pay your full balance before the due date, no interest. If you're late or only pay back some of the balance, boom, that's where the interest kicks in. And it's no joke. Let's say you owe $5,000 at 22% APR. That's annual percentage rate. Divide 22% by 365, and that's about 0.06 in interest per day. Day one, you owe $5,000, so that adds up to about $3 in interest to your current balance. Day two, the interest is now calculated on $5,003, so you owe about $5,006. Day three, interest hits the new balance again, and it just keeps going every day you don't pay. This is called compounding interest, and that's what makes your credit card debt grow. That's how a $5,000 purchase can quietly cost you hundreds, even thousands more if you're not paying it off fast enough. Each month, your credit card statement shows a minimum payment, maybe $35 on a $500 balance. Feels easy, right? That's where they get you. Paying just the minimum can keep you in debt for years and cost you a ton of money in interest. So you're saying, okay, well, I'll just pay it off every month. Well, that's the plan until life happens. The car breaks down, the medical bill shows up, or your paycheck isn't as big as you thought. Suddenly, you can't cover the full balance, and interest starts stacking up. About 46% of Americans end up carrying a balance month to month, and credit card companies are counting on it. They make billions from people only paying the minimum. And interest isn't the only way credit cards cost you. There's a whole menu of fees waiting to sneak onto your bill, like annual fees, usually around $100 or more just for the privilege of having a credit card. Late fees if you miss a payment, even by just a day. Balance transfer fees when you try and move debt to another card, and cash advance fees, plus sky-high interest the second you take out cash. Bottom line, credit cards nickel and dime you in ways most people don't notice until it's too late. They also use rewards to sweeten the trap and keep you spending. Points, miles, cash back. Sounds amazing, right? That's the hook. But to actually earn those perks, you usually have to spend a lot, and banks know it. Plus, those annual fees quickly cancel out most of the cash back you'd earn, even if you're dropping $1,000 a month. And those free flights, they're funded by the interest and fees other cardholders are drowning in. Just know, nothing about this system is free. I need a credit card to build credit. Sure, using a credit card is one way to build up your score, but a credit score doesn't measure how well you manage money, just how much you've borrowed and paid back. You don't have to play the debt game to win with money. You can survive and thrive without a credit score. So, here's the truth. You don't need a credit card. Not for emergencies, not to build credit. You can rent cars, book hotels, and buy plane tickets, all with a debit card. Real financial security doesn't come from juggling debt. Instead of chasing points and drowning in interest, you need a plan for your money that actually works in your favor. With a clear budget, you know exactly where your money's going. No guessing, no surprise bills, no minimum payments stealing your paycheck. You keep your income, not the bank. You work too hard to let credit card companies profit off your stress. Take control with EveryDollar. Build your monthly budget, uncover hidden margin, and finally make progress toward your money goals. Download EveryDollar for free and start today.